Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 77 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And it was in the last episode where I did take Cirta, and I believe I will be taking Tingi in this episode. I just have to, let's see, it's going to get, my army's going to get there probably maybe next turn. They can land and advance on Tingi and lay siege to it. However, it's going to be very important to me, or for me, before I take Tingi, really, what I should do is make sure that I'm taking Corinth, because I'm really going to need that population loyalty boost from the statue of Zeus at Olympia. And so I did actually just finish my Julia campaign, finally. And the Corinth was the second to last settlement that I did take during that campaign. And you know, it's funny because the bonus says it's like +4 public order. Yeah, +4 bonus to population loyalty, and I will say all of my settlements turned green with the green faces after I took that statue, after I took that wonder. So I wonder if it's actually +4, you know, as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, or if it's like each number means something else. Yeah, I don't know, because like the differences seemed drastic. And honestly, when I keep looking at like +4, I keep thinking, why 4? You know, that's such a weird number. If it's literally 4, why, you know? So it seemed very, very drastic, you know, when I did take that settlement, and my entire empire went green. And I could really use that right now, because Carthage and Thapsus are really giving me a hard time. Currently, Thapsus is at 70%, which is survivable for now. Carthage is at 65, which is not so good. And then Tinki's going to get even harder, you know? So, Caserta, for some reason, is not having a hard time. Maybe because it's my faction heir and he has a ton of influence. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, and Ramos Philometer doesn't have any influence. And then, is there anyone here? No, there's not. And Leptis Magna, you don't have any influence as well. Do I have anyone? I was looking at the end of the last episode. I know that. Ooh, oh. You should be up there, but you're 58 though. So yeah, you shouldn't have been placing down watchtowers. You should have been like inside of that settlement. Yeah, that's an error on my end. You as well, but the 4 influence though is probably necessary here in Nepta. Whereas the young man, the young untrained man, is going to take his ragtag army and go lay siege to Damidia eventually. It's going to take him a while. I don't know if I'm going to get there in this episode. I'm going to be focusing on Cirta and Tingi. So I know I was looking at the end of the last episode to see if I had anyone that I could send west, really. And so 34 years old, 2 thingies of influence, and let me just check to see if there's other... Yeah, influence is good. So you're an option. Yeah, and you're an option. I have a couple triremes here, and so it would take a while, you know, it would. It would take a while, but it's something, you know? And you're 40 years old, you have 2 thingies of influence, and you also have law from the torturer. Yeah, so law is good. You have law from the Priest of Horus, and that. So that doesn't matter anything. Artist, yeah, influence, and grain merchant, okay. Yeah, I might put both of these guys on boats and just send them north, actually. Or west, that is. Is Alexandria going to be okay? Lower Texas, and yeah, we'll just be okay. Yeesh. Okay. Well, what's the garrison here? 10%. Okay, so we could start training people. I wanted to wait for till the foundry got finished, which is going to be in 2 turns, and then I can start training up an elite army here. But I guess for now, honestly, I can just start training peasants just to increase that garrison bonus. And then same thing for you. You should get on these boats. And then Memphis is going to be fine without you, so that's fine. And yeah, I guess just go west, you know?
Out of move, sire.
I think I want everyone that's in Anatolia to remain there because that's where I'm kind of building up to get ready to sail onto Greece, that is. So, what about here? Anyone that has influence? You have some influence? Oh yeah, these guys have plague. Okay, maybe not. Maybe don't send the plague boys. You have 1 point of influence, so not a lot, but you're 39, so you're not going to be dying anytime soon. And yeah, so he has law from that. Decorated hero, green merchant, quartermaster, Trojan. And is there anything else that does? This is -1 from squalor, so that does help as well. -1 from law, so that's a little bit bad. I think overall, though, he is worth sending on a boat if there's a boat available. Do I have any boats nearby? Looks like I don't. Don't have a boat. No boats? No boats. Okay, so I can... Let's see here. I'm training armies here. Let's see, Antioch, are you training anything or not? So let's just get a boat here. And then what about you? So you're 22, you do have a point of influence, and then you have the torturer as well. And that's probably good enough. -1 from law, yeah, flexible is not good. Architect is fine. -1 from squalor, yep, that's fine. So yeah, it's worth putting you on a boat. Yeah, you're worth it. You are worth the effort. Maybe not you. I kind of like you to lead an army. And last I checked, Tarsus is actually having issues with public order. I am building a Pharaoh's palace here, so that can help things out. And then I probably should still have people out east, since this is like, you know, further away from my center of power at this point. I did move my capital to Rhodes, I think, was it in the last episode? So yeah, these out here, these guys should probably hang tight, honestly. Oh yeah, that's right, and I was able to get the Armenians to take Capsolani. Oh, that was so cool. Yeah, I can keep working on that. In fact, actually, so, I promised them a lot of money over many, many turns, and the question though is am I going to be getting that money back? Yeah, it says I'm going to be losing 100,000, which is, ugh. So, yeah, diplomacy and tribute is where I'm going to be losing that, and I'm going to be gaining. So according to this, I'm gaining 14, almost 15,000 in diplomacy and tributes, and I'm assuming that's from the Armenians, but I wonder next turn, you know, is that going to be like 115,000? Because I really hope so. If not, I'm going to have to cancel that agreement with them, and they're going to get stuck with Capsolani, and I will just get my money back, I think is how that works. So I would imagine they'd just be pissed, but maybe I could shower them in money again and get them to eventually be happy with me. Just not like money, yes, but like not 100k per turn for 50 turns. So not that much money, okay? Yeah. Okay, so we're very close to having this army ready to go here in Pergamum. We have the boats ready to go, and I think it's going to be you. You're going to be the general, yeah, 4 stars. Necronk, Alexander. And other than the 4 stars, I don't know if he offers anything else as a general. Ooh, +1 command when fighting against Greeks. Well, we're fighting in Greece, or we will be, but not against Greece. And that's, yeah, he doesn't, so no morale bonuses, but still 4 stars is 4 stars. So we will take it. That, and then once this heavy onager is finished, I think the rest of the army is ready to go. Get on the boat, sail on over to Corinth, and then quite frankly, we might be able to follow that up relatively soon with another army. It doesn't need to be a full strength top tier army. I think I have enough like Nile spears and basic archers to put together another army camp and just like, you know, attack Sparta, for instance. You know, they just have the wooden walls here, so I don't need anything that's too, you know, extreme. Even Athens just has 1 unit inside, so I don't think that it's going to be too big of an issue to take these settlements as long as I take them before the Budii react. So if I take those settlements, I'm not going to be needing to take like Carolus or Palma because I would be reaching my settlement goals just by like taking Sicily. Let me check this one more time. So I need 12 more settlements, and so it's going to be 2 on Africa, gets me up to 40, and then so 10 after that. So 1, 2, 3 here in Sicily, and then 5, 6, 7. So to get 10, let's just say I take Sparta, Corinth, Athens, and that way I don't have to take anything in northern Italy, and I don't need to take Carolus or Palma. Yeah, that's fine. I was kind of like wanting to take the islands just to kind of say like I took all the islands, but it doesn't really matter. Really, what's actually important to me is destroying the Scipii. That's like my own personal goal, just because it's just like a blood feud at this point. Like I want them dead. So I'm taking Sicily, and I'm taking Capua. So the Julii, you know, whatever, they can just go, you know, whatever, mind their own business. And the Budii is more like a necessity. I have to take Corinth. I need it. So that's why I'm taking Corinth. And Athens and Sparta are just right there. They're so close together, so I may as well. Yeah, I may as well. So I think I'm close to the end of this turn. I think I'm just gonna I have to train up another peasant here to keep the peasant train going here. The good news with Carthage is that despite the fact that it's a 65% public order, garrison is still only at 45%, and that's despite having, you know, full army inside. So once all of these units are replaced with peasants, so that makes me feel like, you know, we should be getting up to 80% garrison once all these smaller unit sizes are replaced with the 120 unit size of the peasant. That's what that's kind of telling me. But still, we should try to get a guy that has some influence into Carthage. And I know that the Scipii factionaries are right outside of Cirta. I'm going to hang tight just for a moment, just to retrain stuff and to build stuff. I'm not going to be rushing out of Cirta. I mean, I'm on very low taxes right now, so I got to keep stuff a little bit tight here. And that's the thing with like the factionaries and the faction leaders in this game, is that the chance to kill one from the enemy faction doesn't seem that like you know, like in Medieval 1 and Shogun 1, you see those leaders and you go, oh, I'm gonna mess that guy up, and that's gonna have some real big impacts on that faction. But here it's just like another one spawns and you're like, ah, fuck, it's just another bodyguard I have to kill, like, you know. So it doesn't, you know, you're not like so, you know, enticed to go like, oh, I'm gonna hunt down that leader. Like, no, it doesn't matter. The faction does not face any sort of instability at all. So there's just not that much incentive, really. So I think I'm at the end of this turn, and I'm not really gonna. Yeah, I shouldn't spend too much because I should keep an eye on what my finances are gonna be next turn. You know, before I really know what's up and what I can afford to spend, really. If I'm not getting that money back from the Armenians, I need to think of something else. But if I am getting that money back, then I can think about, can I do the same thing for like Campus, is it Scythia? Sakai. Yeah, Sakai. Or Sake. Sake! And yeah, I'm just gonna check the taxes and see where we're at. I'm going to press enter now. This is the moment of truth. Carthage, are you going to be okay? Rioting in Carthage, and 3,700 citizens killed. Some soldiers killed as well. Aqueduct and academy were damaged. I literally just built the academy, and Aqueduct was given some public order bonuses. So yeah, losing that hurts. So suitable husband, betrothed Berenike. This is going to be Mandamatre Helios, and 29 years old, two command stars, and good attacker, +2 command when attacking, and +1 morale. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Especially if you spawn in Carthage, like you're my hero. Probably not. Probably not. So how are we doing here? So that makes it look like we're losing 101,000. Is that actually happening here? Is that diplomacy, tributes, expenditure 100,000? So yeah, we only have 40,000 in the treasury. So it looks like we're gonna have to cancel our. Yeah, so it looks like we're not getting it back. Expenditure. Yeah, we're just getting like that's the same amount that we're getting from the Armenians. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so we'll have to cancel that. That's too bad. That's how that works. I mean, it was already whatever. I was already kind of pushing the limits to the diplomacy system. So, you know, it's all an experiment. I get it. How bad is it? 55%? Yeah, that's bad. 70% here in Thapsus is not as bad, and I got two dudes. Okay, so I put these two guys in Thapsus. I can bring these two healthy peasants up to Carthage and try to help things out there. I can also let's see, I should just, so is it still 45%? It is. So let's just repair. So that's going to give 15% right there, which will put me up to 70, which is good. And then the academy as well, which is what I was building to try to like give myself a little boost for the culture penalty. So let's just see. Let's just see if we can pull that off. And then I want to keep training guys, but I feel like I should also, you know, retrain guys as well. And to do that, so like for here, I should probably move out this chariot and bring in a peasant and 55%. Okay, so what are my next two lowest units? 65 here and then 61 here. Move them out and then go here and then here. Move them in. Move you guys up. And then move you guys up as well. Leptus, Meragda, you guys are gonna be cool? Oh yeah, they're fine. They're chilling. They're fine. Alright, so are you guys gonna be okay? 60% is not good. 70%. Alright. So I think that the bonuses from this aqueduct. Oh, wait, I should move that over, right? Yeah, that and that get moved over. And then we should start building the large stone wall as well, which should, you know, build on top of that stone wall there. So we're going to be fine, right? Because those public effect bonuses from the aqueduct are going to be coming in before, you know, this situation gets counted. So it should be fine. And where do you think are you going to go back to Dimity? Is that your plan, sir?
Engage the enemy.
Huh. Yeah, I wonder. I might have to intercept him if he's going to be doing that. And yeah, they're training shit here too. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, that's why I brought down this assassin. I was like, let me get a spy inside. And then let's see if I can start damaging their stuff. Let's see, 17% chance to kill you. Nah, let's not do that. Let's just damage the army barracks so they can't. Mission success. Huzzah! And this is going to be in Bostra. Yeah, we did pass on the plague to Bostra. So, yeah, not ideal, but they were being bad. So they get a plague. And a spy in Tribus Alani. Okay, so we lost him. And then Remos Neos Dionysos, priestess of Isis. So management and chances of having children increased. So that's going to be you here in Bostra. Okay. And he also gets an artist for influence and bribe decrease, and then a clunk. Your Getes as a torturer. That's you here in Jerusalem. Okay, okay. I might. If you don't have any plague, it looks like Jerusalem's done with the plague. They've just passed it on to Bostra, and that means that these two guys could get on that boat, and they can be sent west. So the torturer will be useful for that. And the same thing for Philippos Epiphanes, who is also, oh, he's in Tarsus. Okay, that's fine. Tarsus needs the help, so that's okay. I'm cool with that. And Anmonmose Philopter is here in Susa. Yeah. So you have the priest of Set. And okay, you're just chilling up here. All right, you're just chilling. All right, 47,000. Yeah, we have to get our money back. Ugh, that sucks. And where are you? You're in Rhodes? Okay. I mean, yeah, fine, I guess. It's fine. Maybe you can also lead an army. Okay. So, I think we are ready. Okay, before I forget, let's go talk to the Armenians. Let's go explain to them that we made a mistake and we would kindly like our money back. Or can I just change the tribute to like, I mean like 1,000 for 10 turns? Like, can we just do that? Yeah, just make that offer. For we do not believe that tribute from you would be truly sincere or even paid into our coffers for that matter. Huh. It's really weird. Okay, so military access. So I'm going over to the current treaties. So tribute, okay. So yeah, 100,000 denarii for 9 more turns. Okay. I have to cancel that shit. Cancel regular tribute. You have left us with no choice. Okay, so I imagine they're pissed. Let's go back over to finances and see what this is looking like. So diplomacy and tribute, so 0-0. There's still our protectorate, right? We didn't just mess that up, did we? Yeah, there's still our protectorate. Well, I wonder how much am I making? Like just normally. So 6,500 per turn. I will speak with them. So it's hard because I was able to give them that settlement. I used too many variables. So I had that insane offer on one hand, but I also offered it as a gift, which may have made a difference, which I hadn't tried before, and yeah, now I'm just wondering, like, can I just do that? But no, not that. Give region, and let's go campus Sake, and yes, do that, and then let's do regular tribute, and let's not go insane here. Let's just do like 1,000 for 10 turns and offer it as a gift? Like, so all of that, and then do some offering that, and then, yep, that, yep. So they did it. They just took it. Holy shit, just like that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's awesome. Yeah, that's super rad. I was kind of hoping that I could maintain vision over it because it's like my protectorate. Why don't I get to see? Huh. Do I have to send spies to keep an eye on my own protectorate? Is that how that works? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Well, yeah, mission accomplished. I got what I wanted. And yeah, it still counts as my territory. I still control 38 regions. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, so we'll be getting our money back. It's dumb that I, whatever, spent all that money, but it's fine. That's gonna be fine. We're making money, so
Mighty General.
it's gonna be okay. And
Victory is ours, mighty one.
yeah, auto-resolve that, and then you guys can probably just start heading back to Siwa.
Onward.
You guys keep heading out. And then your boat. So Antioch, yeah, you get on the boat. You guys gonna be cool. Be cool.
My liege.
Then come down here, and then you get on the boat.
Ready to sail. Set sail.
And then I think I want both of these guys, since you don't have plague anymore. Because yeah, you have the torture as well. Even though you have no influence, you do have the torture. So
My liege. Sire.
Jerusalem, are you guys gonna chill out? Yeah, they'll be fine.
My liege.
They'll be fine. Let's go here and start on our merry way. It's only one trireme. Trireme with four dudes on it. It's just that we've cleared out most of the Brudii here, so we're pretty good like up until this area, which is kind of dodgy.
Ships ready. Ready to
What
sail.
boats do I have? What army? Okay, you say yeah, you guys are moving west. Got it. In fact, I should probably, can I merge? I can. Okay, that makes them a bit safer. And then I should do the same thing with these boats. They should probably merge with that one boat and just escort it west.
Ships ready.
Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead. Now we got these 4 boats, and they should be safe. I got 2 quinqueremes and 2 triremes, even though there is some Brudii. But ooh, okay, 1 quinquereme with some decent upgrades. Okay, another quinquereme. Shit. This one's like half strength though, with its troop numbers. I feel like we should be fine.
Ready to
It's
sail.
2 quinqueremes with some experience upgrades and 2 triremes as well with also upgrades. So I feel like we should be fine.
Sire.
So let's go here. Let's get him on board, and then
Sire.
for archers, let's do 3 spears. I'm changing up my army comp a little bit here in the late game, something I've just been practicing on my own time. And then
Orders.
for
Orders.
Nile Cav, and let me check. I think I just need the 2 heavy onagers. Correct. Nope. Where are you? Here they are.
Orders.
Get on the boats, and yeah, just go, I guess. Just go.
Yes, mighty lord.
And
No more.
yeah, so they can't reach up, so we'll be fine. They're not going to be able to get in our way before we can land on Corinth. So that's going to be fun. Perfect. So let's come on over here then to
Ready to sail.
these guys. And yeah, you land, and you can't get there, eh?
Liege. Prepare for battle.
Okay, well,
I great
that's
lord.
fine. Let's go smash up some
Make
boats
ready
then.
for combat. Victory.
And quite frankly, I kind of want to just hang out.
Yes, mighty lord. No more.
Maybe,
move, sire.
I should split the fleet. I don't need all these boats escorting that army.
Ships ready.
That's a little overkill. Alright, what do we have here? 2 boats, and we have 1 boat here with a unit on board.
I great lord. Ready
And I
to
got some
sail.
banged up boats of my own.
I great lord. I
So you're
great
a
lord.
little banged up, you're a
I
little banged
great
up.
lord.
Not too bad, honestly.
Yes, mighty lord. I great lord. Prepare to engage. We are supreme.
Yeah, let's
my
come
lord.
here. Let's go here.
great
And then
lord.
let's go here.
Yes, mighty lord. I great lord.
Alright, a couple
my
more
lord.
boats sunk, and
Ships
we need to
ready.
take these.
Yes, mighty lord.
Oh yeah, agents, that's
I
right. We're
great
gonna
lord.
put.
Make ready for combat.
Let's go here,
The
and you were
sea
gonna
is yours,
get
great
on
lord.
land.
I great lord.
And then I was gonna go over to
Aye, my
Palma. That's
lord.
right. Alright, another. I think, is that the boat that I just fought? Maybe it is.
Out of moves, sire! Ready to sail! Yes, mighty lord! Ready to sail!
Yeah, let's just keep them together.
Yes, mighty lord! Moves depleted!
That's fine. We'll do that.
Aye, great lord!
Ah, we're getting attacked on sea by the... Oh shit, are they going for my... Oh, they're going for my boys. No. No. This is a fleet that's blockading them here in Corinth. Okay. I thought they were going for my army. But no, my army has quinqueremes in the navy, right? That makes sense. So yeah, we're fine. We won that. Oh, yeah, good for us. And the Britons, I didn't give you money last turn. Sorry, Britons. I shall not forget again. And holy shit, did we no rioting? I'm so happy for you, Carthage. Good for you. Now Sarch is pissed. Like if Carthage is happy, we're pissed. That's how that goes. Brigands hanging out, peasants and Iberian infantry. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing here, but sure. We can send. We're so happy to have some mercs in the neighborhood.
March! Out of moves, great lord. Mighty general.
And 65%. Yeah, 2 turns before the large stone wall is finished. Okie dokie.
My liege!
And you just knock these brigands out of the way. Probably gonna add 3 turns to our trip. But we may as well remove them. Well, that's it. That's all our moves. Fucking A. Alright, we'll get there eventually, Dimity. We'll get there eventually. And so 100 and see what in the hell is happening? So now we got 100 grand basically in income. So did we just like get that a turn late or something? Like what in the gosh darn is happening? It seems like we just got it like a turn later. So we got the 100 grand. It's so weird. Like it was like one turn of the tribute going through and then I canceled it. And then during that turn though, I didn't get this. Okay, well yeah, I guess I didn't cancel it until after I'd already given it to them. So it wasn't like... Right, so it wouldn't have been like extra until this last end turn, I guess, right? That's how that makes sense, right? Okay, so it ended up it's fine. Ended up working. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
My liege.
What I did with the Armenians, like,
Move out.
I don't know. You can kind of like say, you can kind of say it's exploitive a little bit,
Onward.
but it wasn't
No more
that exploit. I mean, considering that they're my protectorate, it kind of gives me a little bit of leeway there, right? So it's kind of hard to say, like forcing my protectorate to take settlements that like already, like we know that the diplomacy system in this game is like already like kind of difficult to use. Sorry, I got interrupted by something and I had to pause recording, so I sort of lost my train of thought, but I know that I was talking about the diplomacy and whether or not what I did and how I used it was in bounds or not. And I'm kind of thinking it is. I'm kind of thinking it is in bounds. It's a little sketchy, but I think that you have to push it a little far to kind of get what you want done in this game. But let me know what you think. Yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on if what I did was in bounds or not. And clearly, like pushing it, I did push it to the extreme with the 100,000 for 50 turns. But now knowing that I was able to get the other settlement done for just like 1,000 per turn for 10 turns and giving that as a gift, that seems to eliminate that variable, which is that I didn't need to make it that insane of an offer. Because I was able to do that insane offer, then cancel that, which you would have thought would have like ruined our reputation, or our relationship, that is, not our reputation, which it probably did, I would imagine, but not bad enough so that they wouldn't take the lesser deal for the other province. So it ended up working. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in this system, and I'm wondering what I can accomplish next. Now I know that from what I've seen, you know, what I've heard, is that fat chance in trying to get the AI factions to actually attack a faction when you tell it to, or when you like command, you know, make a deal and pay it to, you know, attack or something like that. And yeah, but probably I'm assuming that the people that have said that are right, and that it's really hard to get that to happen. But there are some broody ass elements right here in the Armenians, guys. If you Damon, you guys do what you want to do. I mean, if I pay you to attack the broody that'd be awesome if you started taking Campus Sarmatai and this settlement and the Crimean settlement. That'd be so dope. All right, let's go here and let's go mess some boats up. Hell yeah! Looks like we got one of them. They're everywhere. They're swarming us. That's just a bireme. We're fine. We're fine, but we should probably sail back to port. Just to be safe, we can get our guys retrained and all that. And then you... Okay, so yeah, you're here, and then you're here, and then you are going to come in here and land. And then... Can we attack Corinth right now? We can. Oh my god. Let's just take it. Yeah, so large stone walls. So no joke. No joke, but let's just do it. I need that public order bonus. I need it bad. And Urbans, Praetorians, and Velites. And the Velite is going to be the general? Okay, alright. Sweet. Let's go take this place. I think that by starting here, I think that we have a straight shot right into the plaza. And that's kind of what That's what I'm seeing. And are there going to be any guys on the walls? I'm not seeing guys on the walls. And I'm not seeing any flags nearby, but then again, the walls are very tall, so I might not just be able to see it.
The walls are breached!
We got the walls down, and I think we killed an entire... Did we kill an entire unit that was behind it? Oh my god. Wait. Is it... How many guys left? One Praetorian. We killed the entire unit. Oh, that is so awesome. Alright, let's go smash this tower here and then just march right on into the plaza. Holy shit. So all that's left is Urbans and Velites? Are you kidding me? Oh man. It's funny that they see the breach coming and they go, okay, let's stop the breach, but then they like don't, like they know to defend where we're gonna enter, but they don't know to like watch out for falling debris. It's kind of a funny thing. Like, just for comparison, I'm still talking about this. Just for comparison, you know, if you're shooting at the wall when a unit's on top of it, eventually when the structure gets closer to collapsing, the unit will be like, all right, we should probably leave. And I at least in my, you know, limited experience, it seems like some of the unit might get away, some of it might get down in time, you know, but at least like it's reacting to it. At least it understands that it's in danger. It needs to get out of there. Whereas like this unit's just dumbfounded. They're like, what? Why'd the wall fall on us? I don't get it. Yeah, it's kind of a funny AI thing. The Velites are running forward to engage my... Are they just going to charge into melee? No shit. Alright, that was their plan? I thought they were going to throw javelins at me. And I was thinking, oh no, we better not let them throw javelins at us. And did my bodyguard just like... Are we losing a lot of men to Velites? What in the gosh darn is happening?
The enemy general flees like a
Holy smokes. Alright, yeah, looks like we lost a few guys. I mean, you know, we'll heal those guys back, but still, that's interesting. And you guys don't need to shoot at the bodyguard. Man, you guys, Jesus, alright, you guys just going crazy. Just get back here, you silly goose. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think I was talking about this in my Juliet campaign, where I was like, saying how it's funny that the pathfinding is so bad around the plaza itself, like specifically, you know? Because you can kind of get things to work in the narrow streets. It's not the easiest thing, but you can kind of like finagle it and just micro your guys and kind of get the guys where they're supposed to be. But then when it comes to the plaza, which is wide open, and you think that you're going to be getting these like big charges, and
like a frightened child. Now attack!
you think that you can charge cavalry across and elephants and everything else. And at least in my experience, it's been really dodgy. Like it's been really hit like I was gonna say hit or miss, but mostly miss. Units real. It's weird because you're like, oh, there's nothing there. All right, here we go. Urbans, are you guys gonna come on in? I mean, by all means, show your back to me first a few times, just so I can whittle you guys down. Because yeah, you are some chunky boys, and we got some desert axes. Let's get these guys up here so that I can charge into them. Because yeah, even though I have my phalanxes, I know these boys are gonna hurt. And are we shooting everyone guys in the back? Oh, always fun. Always fun. Alright, let's go. And end that battle. So we lost 5 guys. That's not counting friendly fire, but we don't talk about that. Alright, Corinth is now ours.
Glorious victory!
Huzzah! And we're gonna get the... I'm just giving you a warning in case you haven't watched my other campaigns, but the videos for these 7 ancient wonders, they're a lot. The music is like so loud, and I want to read the stuff to you, just if you want to know the information. But I'm gonna wait till after the video plays, and I'm just gonna click on it and read the information to you because it's so gosh darn loud. All right, exterminate populace, 20,000, 21, so 20,000 denarii gained, 21 to be killed. Okay. Did we not get a video? Yeah, okay, so the video's up there. Got it. Alright, Death Stalks the Land. This is going to be in Bostra. Yes, understood. Faction announcements. Akhen Nuit Ardeos and Kasakim Epiphanes have both come of age. Let's check these guys out. So Akim Huit has some retinue as well. And Kasakem Epiphanes has an H retainer. Oh, they both do. So that's management and personal security. And a Ramos is a tutor. That's from management. That's for you here in Rhodes. Okay, so you just came of age. And then these guys came of age in this turn. So let's check these guys out. Salamis. Okay. Salamis. So 5% bonus on trade income. And... discount on construction costs. Okay. And then, what about you, Kasakim Epiphanes? You're in Rhodes. Hey, not bad, actually. So we have a few guys here now in Rhodes. We should probably move a few of them out. Most of them out. So yeah, 1-star general, management influence. You should go to Africa, and that's where you should go. Although, with that statue now, we might be fine on public order. Fingers crossed. Yeah, +2 to law, strict governor. I like that. And yeah, he's not bad, isn't he? Like he's a good-looking young man. Okay, looks good. And construction, I don't need to look at that. And then, ooh, cool video. Look at that. I'll shut up. Pretty neat. But, so if I click on it, do I get the same information? See, it seems like it's a longer paragraph when in that message. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just in my head. So the Great Temple at Olympia houses a magnificent golden ivory statue of Zeus, the father of the gods, possibly the greatest statue ever made in the Greek world. The temple itself was built by Libaon in 450 BC, and although impressive in itself, was not felt to be sufficiently great for such an important site. The Athenian sculptor Phaedus was given the sacred task of constructing a truly majestic statue of Zeus. His skills were such that he created a seated Zeus that looked as if he would knock down the temple if he ever stood up. The effect of this 13-meter tall figure was awe-inspiring, exactly as intended. Cool. Cool, and resistance is futile, and are we good now? Is everyone happy? Like, doesn't that seem extreme? Let me look, like 105. So, okay. Like, tell me that you, like, doesn't... Okay. Okay. So that +4 is like 10% per point. Right? That's what I'm getting out of that. That's not +4 bonus to population loyalty. That's plus 40%. Is, yeah, that's what I'm getting out of that. And just so you know, there is precedent for numbers like that in these Total War games, at least the ones that I've played, to not mean the thing that they say they mean. For instance, there's a lot of folks that think that the AI gets a attack bonus of +7 in very hard difficulty, and it's not. It's not +7. I know that that's like what. I can't remember the literature that is in. If it might have been a dev that said that, or it might be in a guide or something. I can't remember where that literature is from. But that +7 isn't being applied. It does exist. It does, but it doesn't mean what you think it does. It's not being applied to the actual unit's attack stat. It's being applied. There's like another role. I looked this up in the game code, and I'm not going to pretend like I understood everything that I read, but there's essentially like another roll that's in between the chances to hit, and there's like an additional chance to hit for AI stuff, and it like increased that secondary roll by a small percentage essentially, and so it's not giving units +7, like AI factions +7 in very hard difficulty. That's not how that works, and quite frankly, I thought that should have been obvious, because very hard difficulty would not be playable if the AI had that much of a stat boost. That would have been insane. And it's very playable. You know, I know I'm playing easy factions right now, but like I'm new to this game, and it's, you know, I'm losing battles, but I'm winning battles too. And so that's like there's precedent for this. There's precedent for these, you know, these numbers to not mean exactly what you think they mean. So anyway, yeah, Corinth is now ours, and that saved everything. That saved our campaign. Everything's fine. Like we're golden now. Yeah, we're golden, we're making money. And yeah, that's awesome. That's saved. Oh man, like how do you just play a campaign now, not just hit Corinth first thing? Like I get it, you know? It's so hard to not want to rush Rhodes and Corinth in the early game. You know? Like that's a big difference. You know, Rhodes for its trade income boost, and then the Statue of Zeus for the for the public order. Like any faction that you play that's going to be in the southeast or central part of the map, like it's really hard not to want to rush those two places. And then even when you're playing like the guys up here playing with their sticks and stones, you know, even for them, like I can see the temptation. They say like, nope, screw it. We're not playing with our sticks and stones. We're going to Greece. I get that temptation. It does. It just makes the game so much more playable. And it's, you know, that is something that I do in the other games that I play. I try not to like stick to a meta. You know, for instance, like in Shogun, I will go Christian because Christianity is where the money's at. But there are factions where I won't play as a Christian just to, you know, mix things up a little bit. And I haven't found that balance yet in Medieval 1 because trade income is so insanely powerful that I haven't figured out how to like balance that really. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to balance trade in Medieval 1, like in my play style, that is, like the way that I play, and to still remain competitive though. And then to take those lessons here to Rome 1, that's a tough one. Like, now that I'm seeing the light here, it's tough to balance that and to say like, no, I won't take Corinth and Rhodes first thing in the campaign. Well, okay, you're just making the game a lot grindier and a lot harder, you know? So yeah, tough choices. Anyway, let's go kill some brigands. Up here, I'm sure we got some dudes. Some frickin' peasants. Is that who we want to send? Yeah, we get some soldiers. Let's just send the soldiers and then we can retrain them.
Engage the enemy. Victory is ours, mighty one.
Lost 20 guys. That's fine. They can just come right back to Sidon
Onward. Out of
and go there. And yeah, we'll take a tour around our empire. It's just everyone's green and happy. God, love to see it.
sire.
I wonder now if I can pay the Britons to attack the Brudii, just to try to keep them off my back. Now that I have taken one of their settlements, I think that Corinth is the first settlement that I've taken from the Brudii, so they might, you know, be up for my blood. And I know the Britons have lost a lot of territory, and I don't know. The thing is that I don't know if this is gonna like prompt them to be more aggressive. I mean, surely the money I'm giving them should help. But I don't know that by me saying like, hey, go on the offense and take the fight to them. I don't know if that actually, you know, makes it that reality. They might just be like, no, we're in the pits, guy. Like, we can't do anything. Let's do attack. Yeah, attack faction. So I demand an attack on the Britons. House of Brudii. Confirm. So if I give them 20 grand for them to attack the House of Brudii, and then they accept. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they actually, that's what they do. I don't really know how to keep an eye on that. I guess I can just always check to see if they're making any progress here. I know they have those two settlements, and then the Brudii own that, and that. The Britons have that. Ooh, okay, so the Julia have that. Shit. Yeah, they're kind of in a tough spot, aren't they? Yes, they are. Another thing is,
Awaiting your
like, if
command.
the Brudii come in the neighborhood, maybe I can just bribe them with my dude. That's another idea. How old are you? Ooh, you're 54. I should probably think about getting another guy up in that region. Yeah, that is something I should be doing. Corinth, almost forgot. Almost forgot to take care of you. Yeah, you're my responsibility now. You are a huge city and you don't have sewers. Jesus, what are these people doing to you? Yeah, there's no corruption here, but that's because Rhodes is right next to it. Epic stone wall. Yeah, how much is the culture penalty? Is 50%? It's a lot, but that's because they have their administrative building and I can't do anything about that. Let's just do some sewers just for some public, some PR, public relations work here. Try to get them happy, get them on my side, show them that I am the good guy here. I'm here to take care of you. Yes, indeed. And the Armenians too, like, I can kind of make them the
Yes,
same
mighty
deal.
Lord. I will speak with them at once.
Yeah, so I'm already, you know, paying them 1,000 denarii for 9 more turns. But then in addition to that, like, what if I were to say, I can do the same deal. I can say, I will give you 20 grand and for you to attack the Brudii. Same thing. And you guys better do it. Really? Really? Attacking these people is not something that we could undertake lightly, so we must refuse to carry out your wishes for now. Really? Okay. I'll remember that. Yeah, so the Armenians they're not at war with the Brudii, so maybe that's why. Or it just might be their strength level too. They might just be like, no, we can't. We're not strong enough. But I'm like, you are. Like, there's, you know, the Brudii are looking pretty weak out here. So there's definitely something that could be done here. And another idea though. Ooh, they're at 60% here, so they're having issues actually. Yeah, there's some issues here. Yeah, the peasants are revolting in Campus Sarmata. Can I, so 93% chance if I get my dude inside, that raises or lowers it to public to 45%. And can I just decrease that by even more? Down to 30%. Oh, we might mess them up. Yeah, we might mess them up. I've been having issues causing issues to the Roxolani in my Sassanid campaign. But I think that's because the Roxolani are just so small and they only have 2 settlements, so they're really consolidated, and you know, one of the settlements is their capital and the other settlement's not their capital, but it has their faction leader in it. So I think that that's just kind of partly why, because I have like, you know, like 7 spies inside and I have an assassin destroying buildings, and they're kind of like riding it out okay, but because this is on the fringe of an empire, for the Brudii Empire, we might be able to cause more issues here to them. And yeah, that could maybe either A, leave an opening for the Armenians to come in and attack, or B, just to further weaken the Brudii so that the Britons stand a chance of, yeah, standing up to them. Moving on into the next turn here, and I am becoming more and more confused by this because we've received another 100,000, over 100,000, almost 11,000, or 102,000 denarii from diplomacy and tributes, and I don't know where that's coming from. The Armenians can't be making that much money from their four settlements. They can't have that much extra laying around. And I only gave them tribute for that one turn. So it makes sense to get like one of that back, but my income is, my treasury total, it's confusing. Let me see here. So yeah, 21,000 is what I lost to tribute because of the Britons taking that one deal. Starting treasury 135, profits 80, total 215. There's 115 down there. Yeah, why is that? I'm really, I don't know. I'm not getting it. All right, retinue expands, poet +1 influence. That's for the guy in Rhodes. Yes, it is. And Ramos Neos Dionysos torturer, and that's going to be here in Basra. Got it. Okay. All right, looks good. It looks good. Corinth has a large stone walls prepared, and yeah, man, those Britons get that ceasefire every single turn with the Romans. Okay, so I wanted to move out of Cirta as soon as I can, and is now the time?
Orders, mighty general, my liege.
Can I move out?
Forward.
I sure can. Yeah, let's just keep training peasants here, and then I think I should probably come down here.
Move out. Orders.
And can I not get these guys? God damn it!
Combining troops.
Just wanted to clean up some Romans that were in the neighborhood. That's all I wanted to do. You guys better not have you. Oh, they have fucking units. Oh, those bastards. Okay. And I can't reach them. I can't reach them. No. No. Oh no, this hurts. This hurts. It's just one boat and it's like a half stack. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Maybe okay. It's fine.
My liege.
Alright, let's get you just...
Onward.
Jesus Christ. It's so...
Mighty general.
so slow. Set a snail's pace.
Mighty general.
Alright, let's clear these brigands out of the way.
Battle.
We lost that, no shit.
Retreat.
No shit. What, peasants and some Iberian infantry just beat our guys? No freaking way.
Orders. Orders.
Alright, well,
Orders.
what if I send out some real soldiers and
Mighty general.
go show you a what for? There you go. There you go.
Glorious victory. me.
Alright, let's go back to Thapsus and hang out. And now I don't even need these peasants up here. I was bringing these guys up for so long.
My liege.
Just to keep them for public order, but I don't think I need them anymore. Alright, ooh, a Scipion assassin, eh?
I kill to please.
Ooh, you're in range. I could kill you. Or you, but you're not.
Dead man.
Yeah, 16%. That's not high chances of getting you. Yeah, I didn't want these guys to be able to garrison Dimity, but
He's a dead man.
yeah, 95% chance of killing that assassin. Absolutely, get him. Get him. But yeah. Yeah, we got some traits from that. And a retinue? Hell yeah. Oh man, this is great. Yeah, superior assassin and a Catamite. Who would suspect such a man?
Assassin.
So yeah, he's a really good. He's 30 too. I mean 30. He's 30 also. Yeah, he's great. Awesome. Let's get him back to destroying barracks here in Dimity. Looks like they were able to repair it right away, so I don't want them. Yeah, they're making it so that like this is gonna be a real fight, and this army's not really like good for a real fight. So
My liege.
honestly, I think I might need Ramos the Mean. Okay, I'm sorry. As far as like names go, it's kind of a lame one. Ramos the Meanie. Ramos the Bully. But yeah, he needs to come down. I mean, shit, he might get there before. Like, honestly, Ramos might get there before him, just because he's gonna be taking the roads to get there. So that's fine. We'll need the two armies to take Dimity, possibly. And yeah, guess who's ready to take on Pinky? Why are my guys damaged? Were they already damaged? Did I send them west damaged? I didn't think that I did. Just put them on boats and we left. Maybe, yeah. Didn't I leave, like, once we, like, destroyed the forces around Cirta, he just was able to take Cirta by himself while he hopped on boats to go to Tingi because I determined that he was probably strong enough.
Orders.
I think that might be what I did. Alright, well I think we can just go in and take it. 2 archers, some legionary, and some praetorians. So we don't have any onagers unfortunately, but I have my siege equipment built up, so let's go here and take it. Take down Tingi, let's go.
Take up your spears. Saddle the horses. Drink the last of your wine. Fate awaits us, soldiers. Fate has decided our destinies. Now, take up the sword. Pull on your armor. We go to test our courage in the fires of battle.
Okay, I'm all ready here, and I had to remind myself that like Romans can be pretty tricky to deal with in siege battles, even when they are low in numbers. So I got 2 towers up front and then a couple ladders on either side. This ladder is going to take a while to get to where I wanted to go, because I wanted to kind of target that section right there, which I think is away from the towers, and I need to make sure I go around that, the firing range of that tower. So that's going to be a while. Then on this side, so I can't decide. I was going to go like sapping point and then ladder, and then I was thinking, ooh, maybe just in case they have infantry on the walls, I can use the sapping point just so that I can get my cav stuff and chariot stuff in the settlement, like, you know, last resort kind of deal. Because I know I've had battles where I'm like, ooh, it's a, you know, good section right here, but it's guarded, and I have my slingers and I'm kind of stuck. So this way I have options. I can kind of use either or, and, you know, if I, yeah, either or is fine. So let's just go here and see do they have anything? I'm not seeing anything, so let's go ahead and just send slingers up, and then these guys go, yeah, make sure you just go around the ladder on that side. And then how are we looking on this wall here? So I'm not seeing anything on the walls themselves, eh? Alright, perfect. Just how I like it. So fire at will is turned on both of those siege towers. And ladders are moving. And I see, I already forgot what they have. I know they have 2 archers. What else do they have? Legionary cohort, and then was the other one a Praetorian cohort? I guess I'll find out soon. Over on this side, the slingers have reached the walls, and they are about to get on top, and I'm going to send them for that tower over there. And I know that they left the legionary down here, and that's good. That's actually the unit that I wanted them to leave. If they left the archer down there, that would have been very painful for my desert axes, taking shots from those units, you know, as I just kind of run along the wall here. But this way, what I can do is I can send one unit to take the gatehouse, and this unit can go take this tower, and then this tower can start shooting down at this legionary. And yeah, that's going to be very, very nice. So I'm going to wait for them all to get on top. I know that units can sometimes get split up if you command them too soon.
have taken the walls.
And then over on this side, yeah, you go here. And then on, yeah, I have a spearmen following this guy up, and they're almost all up, and I can start directing them. There, yeah, you guys can go. It looks like that legionary did back off. Yeah, he doesn't want any of that. He's just going to be going back to the plaza and hanging out with his pals. And that's all good. So, do we have this building yet? Looks like we do. So, let's go ahead and start sending in the Pharaoh's guards and the archers in general, desert axes, and Cav can follow up, and then chariots. Honestly, not a big fan of the chariots inside of the settlements. Oh, here we go. Archers are now coming back, and they are getting shot at, but I don't want them. Ooh. Okay, can I get inside quickly? Yeah, if I could get inside quickly and then run these archers down, that'd be fantastic. Oh, they're bringing another unit as well? But yeah, legionary cohorts, come and play. Absolutely. In fact, I can even bring over these slingers and we can play with rocks as well. So yeah, let's go here. Get him. Get him. Go, go, go. Yeah, the archers, they made a mistake. They're like, no, we did not mean to do this. We're very sorry, Egypt. Yeah, they're losing guys pretty quickly, and this is the big bodyguard because this is my faction leader. Yeah, perfect. So that archer unit wiped out, and they have the one left. Yeah, one more archer unit left. And it's going to be a little bit tricky, honestly, you know, because they're going to be able to return fire when we're getting set up on the plaza. Yeah, those archers are starting to get some shots off at us, and that's not what I want to see. I mean, sure, when my archers get into position, sure, we will be able to, like, outshoot them. That is true, and I may as well turn these guys on fire at will right away. I don't know what kind of shot you're going to have, though. Then again, same goes for them, I suppose. I don't know if they're going to be doing a lot of damage from where they are either. So let's just turn them on fire at will, and let's see what we can bring out. Like, if we can... Who are they shooting? Are they shooting the archers, or... Yeah, it looks like they're getting some shots in on the archers, at least from here that's working. But I doubt that's working for you. So if you... Can you arc your shots and try to lure the legionaries in? And those are the Praetorians. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if these guys are able to actually arch their shot. It doesn't really look like it, honestly. But there they go. We have the legionaries being pulled in. The archers are down to 38 men, so like they're definitely, like, their shooting power has diminished by quite a bit. And if we can just pull in those legionaries, I mean, we just have to end the battle, right? So if they, if they get some shots on us, that's fine. But I think I'm in cover mostly, so let's just lure those legionaries. Come on, do you have a shot on those legionaries? Maybe not. After many volleys, it looks like we're finally getting these guys to come in. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be in Pelham range soon, and yeah, there we go. That's going to be better firepower now that we're getting shots in from the sides. And as soon as they don't want to throw their Pelham, I mean let's get him. Let's try to get a charge in, and yeah, Praetorians. Yeah, my guy just was dilly-dallying too much. You're just not doing shit, are you? Yeah. Yep, you're not doing anything. Let's get Desert Axes back, please. Try to get you back into safety. Yeah, the Praetorians are not coming in. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a tougher fight, I reckon. Yeah, these guys have not taken a lot of damage, and they might want to... Are they not going to throw their Pelham either? No shit, no one wants to throw the Pelham. Interesting. Alright, well, let's throw in some max boys. And man, that's a weird pathing, eh? You don't want to go in from the rear, eh? You want to fight honorably. Okay. I see how it is. Let's try to make sure we're still targeting the legionaries with you, just so we don't have an insane friendly fire. And yeah, just keep picking these guys apart if they want to keep just advancing and then retreating. And there we go, yeah. Having 5 units fighting their 1 unit. There we go. Perfect. Now let's try to shoot into the Praetorian as he retreats, and let's try to get my axes back here and then here. Come on, get some shots into the rear of those Praetorians. Yeah, that's not bad. They're down to 20 men. And are my spears in formation? Not really. They're kind of janky. Let's go in for another charge here. And at this point, let's get my general in early, just to account for his athing. If he's gonna have issues, let's get him in early. And he is down to 9 men. So let's turn off that and let's tell them to stop firing. And there he goes. We got the general, and he's down to 3 men. All right, so it is tempting. How much ammo do we have on the archers? Not much, but like enough volleys to make it worth it. So let's get the axes back. You, and then you go back, and then you kill the last guy. All right. Let's get you back quickly before the legionaries pop up, and then yep, you guys go back on. See, I'm remembering how to do stuff. I'm remembering, or not remembering, but learning. I never knew in the first place. Gosh, I've been so bad in this game at managing the fire at will, and then turning it back on again, like if a battle has a pause in it. Yeah, it's been a real adventure for me. And eventually I'll get the hang of it, right? Alright, let's try to pour on in. I don't know if you have a line on him, so you can just keep shooting at the archers. I'm fine with that. We have now cut these legionaries down to 2 men, so that went pretty well. And honestly, at this point, I mean, I got Cav waiting in the back, so let's just go ahead and send these boys after the archers. Yeah, go. And hopefully archers can cut down those 2 legionaries. There's another volley in there. Come on, you can do it. And if not, let's just turn you guys off of... yeah, you can go off of fire at will. You don't have any ammo. Let's turn you off of fire at will. And halt. And yeah, just run right by those legionaries. Or, I don't know, one of you can kill him. There you go. He's down. Archers, just get into him. General, join the fun. And there's going to be 10 guys left. Run him down, boys. Run him down. And with Tinky tanking, that means taking. That's going to leave Dimity as the only remaining Roman settlement in North Africa. So that's exciting. Yeah, it's nice. It's been quite a journey. Just months and months of my life being dedicated to that. But you know what? I think that, you know, I'm learning lessons this way. You know, I'm figuring this stuff out. And yeah, here we go. So Tinky is now ours. Exterminate for 21,000 to be massacred and 19,000 denarii gained from looting. So we'll take that. And the people are ecstatic. They're so happy. Apparently the people that we killed were the ones that they didn't like anyway. So let's just train these guys. And once this army is retrained, I can train up another... Ooh, actually... Nope. Let's just go ahead and train like a peasant per turn. Just so that we can leave Tingy as soon as possible. Do rebels? No, the Julia hold this. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, holy shit, that's insane. Yeah, Julia hold all of Iberia. You said no, they don't own this. Rebels hold this. Wow, okay. Wow, Julia, get your shit together. Well, still though, that feels pretty good. And Tingy. So you are a huge city, so I can't build that administrative building. So that's culture penalties. Yeah, it's gonna be 50%. Just tough, but that's okay. I can build. Let's see here. So yeah, holy shit, there's 1,700 denarii worth of corruption happening here. And they have the awesome Temple of Set, which is perfect. That's exactly the one that I want to reduce corruption. Yeah, with the law bonus. So let's get that going. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. It'll get it down to 17 to 16. Yeah, big difference. Some big money right there. Still though, with Ramos the Mean coming down from Acerta, and his artillery, you know, he does have 2 onagers. Although I don't know if that's going to help against the awesome or the large stone walls. Really, yeah, that's going to be a fight anyway. I didn't want it to be a fight, but they're getting enough guys going here that yeah, I might need more than this one army. Quite frankly. But that's all I'm going to have to wait until next time. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Connor playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.